We've hit a roadblock on the road to WrestleMania. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. NXT is supposed to be reviewed last night, but you know what? We watched it last night and then decided cannot be bothered. I was hanging on. I was on the absolute ropes. You can give me probably the best show that NXT can offer in terms of like title matches, etc., etc. But it doesn't stop Mother Nature telling you you need to get to your bed, and that's exactly what happened. Even though the clocks went back, I don't know where the clocks went. I don't know if the clocks went back in the UK or they went forward in America. But either way, something happened, and now every show it's supposed to start at 1 is starting at 12. I mean, it happens every year. I said that like it's one of these phenomenons that we're not accustomed to, but here the reality is that's great. Seeing you're talking about this garbage, getting to bed 1 hour earlier is where it's at. But let's talk about the show. 11th of March, Roadblock, baby, this evening. And let's talk about it. It's just one of those days, right? As Limp Bizkit would say. Talk about the he said, she said bullshit. But let's kick off. It's the Hardy Boys versus Fraxium for the TNA World Tag Team Championships. Yeah, decent match. I like seeing the Hardy Boys. But the reality, I mean, this match is about who's the best tag team right now, and it's like, this is the 50-year-old Hardy Boys, right? Folks, they're better than Fraxium. They always will be, and they are. It's as simple as fucking that. You know, we were talking about it during the show, like 10 years from now, we're all still going to remember the Hardy Boys. We're going to remember, right? Victory Road. All right, bad example, but Jeff, sorry, son, we are going to remember that. Every TLC match, every ladder match, all the moments, Money in the Bank, jumping off onto the edge. We're going to remember the broken stuff. We're going to remember, a lot of other shit as well. All right, the house getting burnt down. Even the screwdriver through the year, I would remember, even though it happened only a couple of years ago and wrestling shite. But yeah, for the most part, folks, this match I enjoyed it, and the Hardy Boys, I love the Hardy Boys. Anyway, who doesn't? They're part of your fucking childhood, brother. Anyway, Jeff hits Fraser with the Swanton bomb. It's all about the he said, she said bullshit, and they win 1-0. 1-0? Is this a game of football? No, they just win. Pinfall. Still, TNA World Tag Team Champions. We then cut backstage. We've got Mickie James and Jada Parker. Oh, Jada Parker tonight set to appear. That's what we talked about in the preview. And now she is here. I just don't understand this. Why was there so much hype into Jada Parker appearing? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, but good to see Mickie James with that southern twang, boy. Anyway, Stacks, he's like, Don, I got you, man. Undele. I don't know why I'm doing that, even though they're Italian, huh? Musica casi. Arriva la musiasi. Oh, si. Spanish, yeah. Fuck, we're just firing every language out here this morning, apart from the English one, and that's the one we need to be firing out because that's what we are doing. But yeah, welcome to the party here. Trying to put a wee bit of respect here on NXT. I like the family, but I think it's run its fucking course. Next week, the family will take on Brooks Jensen, Nico Fance, and Izzy Dame. The Culling, or whatever the fuck they're called. Second match, Jordana Grace versus Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez loses to an ugly man with implants. I mean, that's pretty much what I would call it. I mean, even the sirens, it's like, oh, I'm Big Papa Pump, but I'm Big Mama Pump. No, you're big dude, all right. But Roxanne Perez, like, what is the purpose, right, of Roxanne Perez in limbo between the main roster and NXT and losing every match she's in? They don't know how to fucking book this company, man. Honestly, nobody gets fucking protected, but everyone's up each other's arses, man. And, we can blame this on Shawn Michaels, but there's no way Triple H doesn't have a fucking say in what happens to people who come up to the main roster and then go back to NXT like this. So I'm blaming that big nose bastard. You bastard! Scott Steiner on Ric Flair-esque promo. Femi then runs into The Undertaker. Taker's like, you know what? Hear a lot about you, big man. Very impressed. Protect your yard tonight. And they give each other a fist bump. See, this is fine. As much as I'd like a 15-minute Undertaker promo in the ring, would it have added? Well, I mean, of course it would have added, but would it have made sense? And also, just every match is like an important match tonight with titles on the line, so is what it is. Trick Williams and Eddie Thorpe get like a promo package thing. Oba Femi against Moose for the WWE NXT Championship up next. Here, enjoyed this match. You know, two big guys going at it. Like, you know, you're talking about two big slabs of meat. 6'5". I think Moose is 6'6", they said. You know, you get the gorilla press slam to the outside. Just a fucking hard hitting match. I mean, the suplex off the top that, you know, is way better than the one Rollins hit on Punk on Raw. Oh, for the top of the cage. It's not for the top of the cage, it's for the fucking top rope. But the only difference is the cage is there to straighten up Punk for the fall. And they're fucking pretending like he suplexed him like 30 feet off a cage. And I'm not saying he should be suplexing him, but Jesus Christ, folks, man, it's no as deep as what you think. But yeah, Oba Femi retains. Good match. No complaining. Solo Ruka Saria, training video package. This was absolutely fucking horrific, right? We move on. I don't even want to talk about it. Fallon Henry's sick of Ava ducking her. Ethan Page then comes in. He's like, you know what? NXT doesn't like outsiders like you, Ricky, saying, so I'm going to win my street fight next. It's like, hold on. Look how much of a jobber Ricky Saints feels like, folks. Oh, this guy's going to be so much better off in WWE than AEW. He probably will be, because he wasn't even getting anything in AEW, but it's like, this guy feels like a fucking jobber. And Ethan Page just brushed him to one side, like, oh, you're an outsider. Not like I was ever in that AEW company. Anyway, fourth match, Ethan Page against Javon Evans, New York street fight. I mean, some decent spots in there, but they're wearing knee pads. It just looked very fucking fake. That like colourful knee pads. Obviously, people wear like normally you associate black knee pads, but this just came across as like shite. Parts of this match, I don't know, came across as cheap, like street fight, but there's no blood, like a New York fucking street fight in Madison Square Garden. If you wanna look at a street fight, right, in Madison Square Garden, then you look at Mick Foley, Triple H for the Rumble in 2000, then come back to me. Javon Evans wins. Brilliant. We then got a vignette for the culling. This group needs culled. Just a bit boring, aren't they? Eddie Thorpe then gets booed out the building. But then Trick Williams appears and attacks him. And it's like, what are we doing here? Because what I don't get about this, folks, is like, Trick Williams is suffering for like Roxanne Perez syndrome, where it's like, yeah, you're going to go into the main roster, but even though Trick Williams has not been on the main roster, but what the fuck are they actually doing with Trick Williams? They are butchering. Are they butchering his character so when he gets up to the main roster, Triple H doesn't look as bad? Holding another brother down, as Teddy Long would say. Fucking could be. Anyway, up next, main event time. Yulia versus Stephanie Vaquer. Winner takes all for the NXT Women's Championship and NXT Women's North American Championship. Yo, was this match fine? Aye. Did it do what it said it would do on the tin? I mean, probably not. I mean, people hype these two up like they're the greatest workers of all time, right? And I'm just not seeing it. And like, yeah, was there some decent spots in this match? Yeah. But it was like a match that went like, what, 12, 13 minutes? I mean, if Julia was working with a broken hand or something, then fair play, but they hype these women up like you're going to get fucking Kurt Angle against Shawn Michaels, and you really don't. Now, here, are they better than most women on like the roster? Like, in terms of, yeah, but you'll probably get people here that'll say this was better than Mariah May and Toni Storm, which should just be a straight up fat fucking lie, like Doudrop. So anyway, I want you to leave your thoughts down below. That's it for WWE NXT Roadblock. I mean, not the worst show in the world. You know, at least it had some importance, but the reality is, it's NXT. How important can it really be? At the end of the day, that's the problem for me. It's like, they can put as good a show as they want on, but it's no Raw or SmackDown. And not that everything on Raw and SmackDown is great, because believe me, buddy, it's shit. And this was easily the best show of the week so far. So, yeah. 3 out of 10 I'll give it. Till then, peace.